I'm Nicole. I'm going to talk to you today about the differences between feral and domestic cats and the problems with overpopulation in the feral feline community. I currently work with the Jacksonville Humane Society and First Coast No More Homeless Pets, so I am knowledgeable in this area. I also conduct my own research since it's something I'm very interested in. I will start by telling you the differences between domestic and feral cats and strays. Domestic cats are house pets. They are cats that can live in your house with you. They're playful, they're loving, they're affectionate. Stray cats are lost pets. They are cats that live in the wild, but they are familiar with people. They'll come up to you if you see them on the street. They will be playful. Feral cats are basically wild animals. They look like domestic house cats, but they in no way behave like domestic house cats. They can be aggressive if you try to get near them, and they basically hunt in the wild to survive. They are nothing like the everyday cats that you would see in a household. Feral cats reproduce at an alarmingly high rate. A feral cat can have 2 to 3 litters of kittens a year, whose kittens can begin having more kittens at the young age of 5 months. So the population grows exponentially each year. There would be no way to track just how many more feral cats are born every year or how many are already roaming free throughout the U.S. Kittens also become feral if they are not handled or around humans by an early enough age. So you could conceivably find kittens in the wild that are still kittens, but they are already too old to be house pets and will have to stay feral cats forever. When feral cats live outside, they live in feral colonies. It's a group of cats that all band together and share the same area of land, normally an area near a food source, and all hunt together, provide for each other, take care of each other. And sometimes if the colony already has a keeper, a person will provide food for them and shelter. There are many complications with overpopulation in the feral feline community. Things ranging from injuries to humans, such as cat scratch fever or rabies, from people trying to get close to feral cats, thinking that all cats that live outside are stray cats and will be nice, and the cat sees that as an attack and feels threatened and therefore attacks, and injuries can occur. Injuries also occur and diseases are transmitted from animal to animal, from males fighting for mates and all of the cats fighting for potential food sources, since there generally is not enough to go around to all of the cats in a colony. They also cause loud noises during their mating and fighting behaviors. There are foul odors from the male cats marking their territory because they have not yet been spayed and there's a high level of testosterone. There's also the added problem of cats running into roadways and people having to see dead or dying animals because there is such a large number of them and they cannot all survive on their own. There are many ways people can help control the overpopulation of felines. There are currently a few programs set into place, the most popular being a trap, neuter, release program, which is where a citizen gets a humane feral trap, such as this, and sets it up outside, basically pulls this up here and triggers this switch, which holds this up, and then a cat walks in, will trigger the switch back here when they're all the way inside. They're usually lured in by food. This will go down and will trap the cat inside. Then the person can take the trap to pre-set up locations of various places that will provide low-cost spay and neutering to feral animals. They will put the cat under while still in the cage so that they don't have to be handled by humans since they are wild animals. They will then spay or neuter the animal. The person who caught them can pick them back up in the humane trap and re-release them to their colony the next day. And what this does is decrease the number of kittens that are born into a colony, which decreases the amount of cats dying in a colony from not having enough food. It also decreases males fighting for mates since less animals are able to mate. It decreases noise from fighting in all ways. It decreases the odors that come from feral colonies. And eventually it helps stabilize and then decrease the population of a colony. There are also people who will adopt a colony and take it upon themselves to trap all of the feral cats within a colony and get them spayed or neutered and re-release them into the same colony, and then go back every few days to make sure that the cats all have food sources and water sources so that they're not venturing too far out from their colony looking for food, and they're not starving, and that they all have their vaccinations and shots so that they're not contributing to the spread of disease, which is also a great program in which people can help. The impact of control is, there is no way to measure it. It is completely grand. It decreases animal deaths. It decreases how harsh a cat's life can be when they are born feral and will always be feral. And it helps stabilize the community at large. So there are huge differences between domestic cats and feral cats, which are very important differences. And helping control the overpopulation of feral felines is very important and is a very great thing that people should be involved in and will help positively affect the lives of many animals. Thank you. This is my audience.
My name is William DeVita, and I recorded this.